Hello, I'm Reed Fruhan,
I'm Luke Boyer.
And I'm Dylan Davis.
and this is our Brisk Iced Tea Ethos, Pathos, and Logos commercial ad.
Ooh, and Rocky Balboa is taking the beating of his life.
Who keeps ringing that bell? I can't concentrate.
It's over, Rock.
Now that it's over, just give me something to drink.
There ain't nothing on ice gonna save you now.
Lipton Brisk Iced Tea,
Except maybe this. And Balboa needs a miracle.
Yo, that's brisk, baby.
Get in there. Save some of that for the sequel.
So, how does this commercial use ethos to its advantage? First off, how does Rocky and Mick establish their credibility? Rocky and Mickey are the speakers who establish their credibility by the very nature of their being. They're the good guys, the underdogs, that know what's right. Mick's credibility is even furthered by the fact that he's an old-timer that knows the ropes and knows how to get Rocky back on his feet. So now, how does this credibility reflect on Brisk Iced Tea? This reflects back on Brisk Iced Tea in a positive light, because it means that people with such qualities as Rocky endorse Brisk. The speaker is directly appealing ethically just by being the main character. So now, how does Brisk Iced Tea or Lipton's marketing team use this to their advantage? And I would say it's because, they absolutely take it to their advantage by having Rocky come out on top and showing that Brisk Iced Tea is refreshing and will get you back in the game.
So, what does Rocky have to do with emotion? Rocky is obviously a very popular film. Multiple people have seen it. So, seeing Rocky as a little claymation kind of figure is, obviously very funny. It makes you laugh seeing him in such a overdramatic version of the character where they play on that he's not the smartest guy in the world and that he kind of just gets punched all the time. And obviously the ad gets the viewer's attention by it starts in the middle of the action. It starts with Rocky taking the beating of his life is what they say in the ad, to quote it. And obviously as humans we're naturally prone to watching violence. It's just human nature. Hence why boxing is such a good sport. And Mick also helps bring out emotion by kind of being that doom and gloom type of thing, telling Rocky that there's no way he's winning this, nothing he can do, and that it's so bad to the point that even he doesn't believe that Rocky could win this fight, which is also very hilarious that his coach doesn't even believe that he's going to make it. So the audience for this ad is obviously, people who are interested in athletics and sports. And overall, it's just like a little kind of laugh to yourself type of ad, kind of subtle chuckle that gets you maybe wanting to drink Brisk Iced Tea because Rocky did it. And look what happened.
All right, so now on to logos, or the logic part. First and foremost, what's the subject of this commercial? Well, obviously the subject of this commercial is good old ice cold refreshing Brisk Iced Tea. Now, more importantly on this slide, the logic. What's the logic behind this representation of Brisk Iced Tea? Well, you're watching the commercial, right? You're watching Rocky. He's in the fight of his life, and he's tired. He's going after it, and he goes back to his corner. After the round, he goes back to his corner. His coach comes over to talk to him, and he brings out this big giant tub of ice cold Brisk Iced Tea. And he pops one. He's ready to go now. It's a pick me up. So logically, you as a viewer, you're thinking if I need a little pick me up, something to get a little pep in my step, I should drink Brisk Iced Tea. Overall, it's pretty effective because it plays off of what a lot of people feel. Like tiredness, like you're going throughout your day, you're watching presentations, you're sitting in class or whatever, and you're kind of tired. Just like Rocky was tired halfway through his fight. You need something to get you going, right? And so you're thinking, I could go for a nice cold Brisk Iced Tea.
Overall, this ad very effectively uses ethos through using a very morally right and upstanding character in the form of Rocky and Mick to endorse Brisk Iced Tea.
This ad also uses pathos very well through all of its funny moments throughout the ad, like Rocky making funny faces while he's getting hit and all the over dramatically ways that the characters are portrayed through the ad.
Overall, this commercial is very effective, and I think it's very logical because it plays off of something that everybody feels all the time. Like I said earlier, I do think playing off of people being tired and using that kind of logic, that it reaches the audience very well.
Overall, this ad very effectively uses